micro rigs in OD. Here's a couple more. There's a pile of all of that. Looks like we are well into multicam night vision cases. AJ, what's up? Hey, I saw your email. They made those cards today, so those extras that were missing will ship out on Monday, I'm sure. Here are stacked mags. Splatter print, splatter print. Brandon McGuire, what's up, man? Thank you for the super chat there. DH, Justin, Todd, Boiler Matt, what's up? Byron, TBH, Seaside, Benjamin Brewer. How are we, guys? Look at all that. Don't you just want to roll around in it? DH, what's up, man? Look at all that embroidery. See those? If you want to be on the dark side, Planet Hoth in the snow. And we have added woodland, so if you want to go to indoor. Tom, what's up? How are you? Crashed the drone into a power line. Put new propeller on today, and good as new. Everything's straight. Radio, what's up? Seems to be quite the delay, guys. As I get next to this wall here, if it dies out, it'll be back on. We sold a lot of padded hearing cases, almost sold out on the night vision cases. We got a ton of woodland, a ton of multicam going right now, and we sold a lot of those pelter wraps. Big brother, did it cut out? How does the automatic sewing machine work that makes those Velcro patches, the fourth ones? We put a program into it, and it's an embroidery machine. When we started buying these, I want to say they were like 500, 600 bucks pre-COVID. I want to say these are $1,600 a piece now, and they're not repairable. They're all plastic. There's when it goes down, we put it in the dumpster, and we pull another one out of a box. Homestead, what's up? DJI Mini with night vision. I think they have it, and you could definitely put a night vision camera on those if you're at all handy. Better yet, you could make your own drone. There's classes for it. If you just go to a drone shop or an RC shop, there'll be a dude in there. There's already, you can buy a DJI, it's got a thermal on it. Pink thread Velcro holsters. I don't know, do we make them? I think we do. I think we even have some. Fafo, what's up? Clever, what's up? But you take a file and then they digitize it and you just put it in there with a thumb drive. Yeah, I got some pink holsters over there, Velcro adjustable pinks. Karita Lee, what's up? Fafo, what's up? Oh, look at this big guy. That's about a 6+ foot chicken snake, also known as gray rat snake. We had a bunch of baby rabbits born, and he was probably 6 feet away, 8 feet away from there, coming through a fence, and there was like 5 or 6 guineas just picking at him. I thought he was dead because he wasn't moving at all. It's like the guineas weren't even bothering him. And I picked him up, and he was just old. He was starting to warm up. But I figure he was probably smelled the blood from all the babies being born and was kind of moving towards that. But all those rabbits there, those all have baby saver wire, so he couldn't have got to them. Mice can't even get in those cages to eat the rabbit feed, which is nice. The other batch where most of the rabbits are, they're in less costly cages, and mice can get in there. But snakes never get up there because the dogs kill the snakes. Guineas now are great too. Yeah, they are. They are. Paula, hello. Dano, what's up? John Zamna, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, what's up? Crocodiles Indonesia float upside down and swing their arms out of the water. Yeah, I've seen that. I've heard that, man. We have crocodiles here now. There was talk of, or alligators, there was talk of it last year, enough that Wildlife Authority said, do not kill or mess with the alligators. And they were overwintering, supposedly breeding. And then a lady put up last week, she was kayaking, and lo and behold, there was 2 alligators sitting there on the shore. Josh, what's up, man? Yeah, I picked the snake up, and it was very docile. Plus, he was cold. And I told Isaac, I go, hey, come on, we're going to go get this thing. I'm like, look, check it out. You could hold this thing for an hour or 2 hours even, and all of a sudden he'll just reach over and bite you. Like, they just do it. Until you've held him many times without being bit, just expect that you will be bit. Guineas are good alarm systems, yeah. The guineas, the cool thing with the guineas, and I think Josh has seen this happen here, the guineas alert to aerial predators. Anytime you see a flock or a gaggle of guineas, they'll all be eating, but there's always one, and he tries to be on a hill or up on top of something higher, and he's looking at the air. He's watching, and you'll notice as soon as he stops looking and starts eating, another bird will put its head up and become the guardian. It'll become the sentry. And they alert to aerial predators. And when they do, my dogs all run towards the guineas. They know the sound. Alligators in the winter stick their nose out of the water just before it freezes. Have them down near Collierville on the Wolf River. Yeah, so what's that mean? Our waterways are warming up now? Or it's just taking them this long to get here? Is it still cost effective to run the embroidery in-house? Yeah, it is right now. Yeah, just because we don't have to mess with somebody. We don't have to be reliant on somebody. We can produce it. We've got a lady working here that runs a lot of it and handles almost all of the shipping. And then when she's done shipping, and she's pretty quick with shipping. So when she's done shipping, she does embroidery. And then today she went through orders on the shelf, and we had a bunch of duplicates that were just sitting there dead. And then she was also able to go, hey, I think we have that, and got a lot of orders out the door. Flush gators down the toilet. What's up, Jason? Just closed on my house yesterday. 1.65 acres out in the sticks. Good for you, man. Good for you. That's a life changer. Toy Town, what's up? Bob, how are you, man? What's up, Bob? Pasco Hernando, Northern Pasco Hernando. Just ordered one of the 3/8 shirts. Oh, you're gonna like them. You're gonna love them. Is it the coffin one? I've been wearing that thing a lot. He's got a new print out. Check out what he's done. He's got a print out with the skull and the night vision and all the logos and stuff. It's very cool. Sneaky snake, yep. Anybody near here? We're on the 14th. We're going to be filming the whole install. We're putting in hops. We're going to be running some vertical power poles. I think we have some 30-footers. So we're going to run them up. We're going to drill them and run cable across. And we're going to plant hops. There will be hops put in every 30 inches, I think is what we're doing. And those will trellis all the way up. They'll run straight up. And we'll have a huge production of hops. They've got a lot of medicinal purposes in addition to brewing out. Check these out, Jason. Yeah, Brandon is a good artist. That new piece of artwork, he's got about 40 hours in that thing. SOE beer. No, I don't have any intention of doing beer, but we'll have the capability. I don't drink beer. I've never finished an entire beer in my life. I've had 4 or 5 beers, like tastes of different beers. Dano, are you in St. Louis? You know, he's doing cars and coffee type events at his place. You can go over there. Anybody can attend. You don't even have to have a car. You can just show up. If you want to meet Andy, that's your opportunity to do it. Put 1,000 miles on the new truck. What'd you get, Bob? What'd you go with? What new truck you running? I lived in Riverside, California. Shit hit the fan when we all come to the compound. Probably not, man. You won't make it here. Unless you're so badass that you make it here, then you'd probably be welcome. But if you're not here when the thing happens, you're probably not getting here, man. Kiri, is Kiri on here? I didn't even see Kiri. Kiri, what's up? I missed that you were on here. You can make a foil-lined bag for a beer cooler and partner with a local beer brewer. I have no interest in beer. I don't want to sell beer. I don't want the issues with moving alcohol. I don't want none of that. SOE PVC Velcro patches. Maybe we'll do some. Maybe we'll do something. I actually miss tons of money by not running patches. Patches are one of the most lucrative things that you can do, highest profit margin. And every piece of artwork we have would easily be a patch. We ship patches every day. People buy them. And we haven't released a new patch in, I don't know, a couple of years probably. John, I can make it to the compound and I'm not coming empty-handed. Right on. You should probably come meet us first. Maybe I know you. You might be the coolest motherfucker. I just don't recognize your name with the face. F-350 crew cab, Ohio, North Carolina, and back. Fuck, right on, dude. What were you doing? Karita and I will be a truckload of groceries, 53 feet worth. bring potted plants. I'd love to buy a SOE logo patch. Taka, I've got some SOE logo patch. I'll send you some stuff, man. I'll send you a package. I love that. I love all those pictures of the Senegal parrot you put up, man. I saw the picture today of him on the chicken. I think it was on a chicken, stuffed chicken. Like, we should have done this one in PVC. We've got tons of round logo shit that we've never put on a patch. But I think I have a round logo on PVC. I think we bought like 5,000 of those things when we did them. And I've got, for Star Wars, I didn't even think about that. Shit, Amanda, we should have pushed that out. I've got that Star Wars. I've got Baby Yoda combat cock. I've got Baby Yoda there. I've got these guys. I think we got another one too. I've got, these aren't Star Wars obviously, but I've got, these are PVC, the playing cards. And I've got these, stop whining before you really get me irritated. Everything here is patches. All of these are patches. And this isn't all of them. This is probably about 2/3 of them. But I really think that we still have some round logo PVCs. I want a playing card. We got them. They're on the website. They're on the website. Or Byron, next time you place an order, which I know you, that's why I'm saying this. Next time you place an order, just put in notes. John said he'd send me a playing card patch, and I'll just put it in there with it. can throw them in with double bag orders. Quit drinking. Only exception, have a beer with... Right on, dude. Right on. Every time I stop drinking, that's the fastest change I can make in the mirror. If I do nothing other than stop drinking, and I don't drink a lot. Like, I drink a margarita most nights. It's about 5 inches tall, maybe, and it's got like this much tequila in it. But no matter whether it's carbs or not, right? Tequila has no carbs. All alcohol metabolizes to sugar. Alcohol with carbs in it, like beer, you're eating a loaf of bread. It's actually worse than eating a loaf of bread. But you guys do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't care what you do. I tell you, every time you drink alcohol, you should tell yourself, I'm poisoning myself. I literally say that every night to myself. But the fastest change I can make in the mirror, with no change in diet, still eating junk, my abs will start to come in at about 6 weeks just by removing alcohol. Because when do I drink alcohol? I drink alcohol before I go to bed. I sleep better. But it's sugar. I'm going to bed and it's metabolizing to sugar. Drive-thrus are illegal in Indiana. Alcohol is also, yeah, absolutely. Inflammation. Good point, Alyssa. There's a yellow law in Indiana that says it's illegal to own playing cards. How do you feel about the carnivore diet? I have not. I've done like kind of keto. Amanda did keto like for real. Fucking lost probably 30 pounds doing keto. I think keto and carnivore both work well. I think they're great if you can do it. If you will do it, you can. If I put you in a cage and only fed you meat, you would do it. Quit drinking months ago due to gout. Yeah, but mostly gout. It's not just alcohol, right? I'm sure it doesn't help because of inflammation. But it's uric acid, right? Beer. It's really beer, I think, that causes gout problems. I could be wrong. So here's this bag. Some of you guys know what this is, and some of you don't yet. With 6x6s. And here it is with a 6x12. We did a full build video on this. We finished a full build video today on the 308 dual rifle subload. And then we recorded a Compound Coalition podcast. Sonny and Lewis came through. We're here for a few hours. So we sat down, and Sonny and I, Sonny Pazikas, and we did a podcast. Gout made worse by any pork. I didn't know that. I've been on carnivore for about a year. It's hell for the first 4 months because your body has to change over, right? Because you're not burning carbs. Carbs are sugar. No matter how you fucking look at it, carbs metabolize to sugar, right? So you're going off of burning sugar and you're changing to burning fat. And that's why it's high fat and protein. You're using that fat. How far is Pigeon Forge? Too far. I would go to Pigeon Forge all the time if it was closer. About 4 hours, 4.5 hours, I think. Somebody will correct me. Josh will tell us, or Amanda will tell us. And I'm a huge fan of carbs. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. While everybody's doing keto, you and I can eat bread. But real bread. It's got to be real bread. I hear every white girl can make sourdough. Flag, I know, you're right. The flag is hung wrong. You are correct. This one is not. And it'll be okay. What would we talk about? You wouldn't have commented if the flag wasn't backwards. Come on. It's 6 from me, so about 4.5. Yeah. And Axel. Welcome. If you're not aware, I do this video almost every night at 9 o'clock. 74 people on here right now, and about 50 of us, we know each other in the real world, not just on the internet. Like, we know one another. Many of us do business together. Most of the people commenting have a business of some form. My brother lost a ton of weight the first 3 months after switching to carnivore, around 30 pounds. Weight he didn't really have to lose, all leveled out eventually. I make better regular bread and really good. Well, you know I like banana bread. Should be wet, sticky, nasty, covered in like rotted bananas right on the top. Hopefully FTP, I had every intention of putting FTP back up there. We were filming a lot of videos here before we had the podcast room, podcast studio. So this got painted black, which worked very well when we were doing the kind of standing and, you know, yelling at the camera videos. And every intention was to put FTP back up here, and it just has not happened. This door needs some real maintenance. Bringing spray paint in June, right on, right on. Make it red. Black bananas matter. What's up, Loco? You know, anybody in the United States that's had bananas, you've had the shittiest bananas. Like, the bananas we get are dog shit. Look up the Big Mike, the Big Michelet, right? Look that banana up. Look up the history of bananas. There were fucking thousands of people killed over bananas. Throwback from the bunker? Yeah, we do. I thought about doing a PP1 video today. Bored American, what's up? Go to 556 bullet, the one that your twist is for, man. Get the one you want to fucking run. Get the one that your gun fucking digests. Get the one that you can replace regularly. Somebody named Angry American, I'm sure you've got like 20 ARs, right? So you've got something that'll eat every fucking weight of bullet, right? Plus, it's always funny when people panic by 556, right? Because we've all been prepping for 20 years, 30 years, a decade, right? What happened to all those drums of 556 you bought? You guys all bought 556 and 55-gallon drums, right? You had it dropped off, 3 drums to a pallet, right? What'd you guys do with all that shit? Surely you still have it. If the produce doesn't grow in your yard, good point. We grow beautiful banana trees here in Tennessee, but they don't ever produce bananas unless you have them in a hothouse. Yeah, the banana wars, absolutely. They fucking shot down with belt-fed machine guns farmers and women and children right in the town square, right at the courthouses. Unfortunately, I haven't even been alive for 30 years, so not 55-gallon drums of 556 for me, but lots of cases of it. I'll bet you got some 55-gallon drums of like fucking wheat though, right? Hard red winter wheat, white wheat. And if you don't, I know that you have some friends that do because I've seen it. Had a pallet dropped off, but I've taken a lot of classes. Nice. We went to pick up 1 million rounds of, it was 556. We went to pick up 1 million rounds of 556, and when we got there, I was very disappointed in what 1 million rounds of 556 looked like. I'm like, how are we ever going to put that in this truck? And then when we got there, there was a lot more room. Haven't been alive 20 years. Just a year to go. No, 50, right on. Oh, it said bored American. I thought it said angry American. Well, at least you got the American part. You'll grow up. You'll become angry American. Bored American. Where are you located? Not specifically. Not enough that we could find you, but like, where are you located? I'm in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, halfway between Memphis and Nashville. When I was in Africa, bananas were incredibly pink ones. Yep. Little bitty ones. Super sweet. Yep. There's some exotic fruit places in Florida, and they produce all of them on their property. And they'll send you a banana box. It comes with 18 types of bananas. And you can have it reoccurring. They'll send you an exotic fruit box, tropical fruit box. You can have it show up every week, every month, every 6 weeks. You can mix and match, whatever you want. And they have tons of videos of, they actually produce all that shit right on their property. Grandpa has those drums. Uses 2 reloading benches right on. A Jeep Invasion Pigeon Forge, interested in checking out. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. You'll have some fucking great pancakes, man. If you like pancakes, they got some tons of pancake restaurants. The AR-15 forum name was Angry Hippie, right on. Mine was John Willis. Or maybe it was SOE Tactical, I don't know. Tactical Muffin Top, what's up? Blooming Death things Sonny did and some of the coolest shit I've ever... We talked about it today. He's teaching a class. He's teaching an AK class right up in Kentucky. That's where they were headed. Have a friend who lives there. He stays home that weekend. So, oh yeah, I'll bet the fucking traffic's insane. Banana leaves, because plants didn't propagate fruit, just leaves. And they use banana leaves to wrap a bunch of food in too, right? Just got water turned on to the greenhouse. Hoping to add a banana tree in there eventually. I'll bet it'll do it. Well, you know it'll do it. Banana trees seem real easy to grow. Like, they grow all over here. You see them in people's front yards, just like in the lawn. "20 minutes west of Camden. Stopped by once or twice and was there last." Oh, right on. Cool. I have a 3rd drum of 308 Tracer from Gander Mountain. That's cool. That's cool. Got any of that 30-06 Tracer? Or any of that black tip 30-06? Wife got a 911 call saying someone stole my banana tree. I'm surprised when I asked her, I'm like, what are some of the craziest calls you've had? I really expected her to throw some fucking crazy shit out. Hand turned road test pigs. Oh, roasted pigs or rotated. Order every week during summer, growing up. Nice. Anybody do anything good this weekend? Anybody got any cool plans? Working, right on. Yep, we'll be doing some working. We will be doing some working. Not really. Have a sick knife. Or what do you got coming, Taka? Second job, right on. Not dealing cocaine, cutting firewood for the neighborhood. Nice. I think we will probably split some firewood this week. We got a lot of trees to bring down. We got a lot of trees, some big wood for here. Cooking baking jam, planting the greenhouse, getting ready, Midwest preparedness. Nice. Not going to run some fermented Yankee maple sap. Did you hear the tranny walked for firebombing? I did not hear that. I heard that they kicked out nearly over 1,000 people from the military who were transgender. I saw that today. Another old school Strider have a SOE sheath. Nice. Do you know which one it is? You know there's a JW named after me. The HT is my friend Heath Thomas, and that was actually the knife that I actually designed that knife. And well, Heath had some input with it too. That's the knife I wanted, and then my girlfriend at the time got involved, and I ended up with the monstrous JW double-edged broadsword. Plumbing sinks. One more hard, weak, nice. We're about to trench the water line to Amanda's building. Visiting elderly in-laws, celebrating Mama's birthday and 60th wedding. Both disabled and bedridden. Oh, that sucks. At least you'll be with them, though. Do you know anyone hiring in Camden? Blue-collar stuff. Looked around Paris, Huntington. Keep getting ghosted. I don't right now. I do not right now. Are you the dude at the concrete plant? Couple pounds of morels, nice. Valkyrie, okay. You know Hank? Hank seems to come up on a lot of old SOE shoes. My wife has a lot of 5.56. She'd probably sell cheap. Oh shit! Hey, whoever was talking about the guy that got fired from the White House administration. Who were we talking about last night? Whoever said that, you were right. He was not fired. Apparently, they leaked that to see who the leaker was, and every media ran with it. All media ran with it. And come to find out, he wasn't fired. They actually promoted that dude. Whoever said that last night, you were correct. Working for a land clearing company, recently went under. Got it. JW definitely highly sought after knife. Totally nailed the design. There was one selling for $2,000. Yeah. I've got one here somewhere. Where do you live, Taco? What state are you in? Fundraiser dinner for my boys' school last weekend. More fundraising this weekend. Right on. Playing in 2 adult baseball games. Paid only $35. 10 years GMRS license. Trying to educate myself on channels and frequencies. Clean up Jose's garden so when he gets back he can plant. Nice. From the road in Baltimore. What up? What are you doing in Baltimore? Brandel, home alive, right on. We need a helicopter. JW definitely has. Okay, we read all those. Then I could just fly you home and just fly back. Hey, wait a minute. We could have Isaac fly you home. Bootleg these tattoo shirts, or am I shipping them? He'll be here Wednesday. Do you have 3/8 shirts? I think he's coming Wednesday. 2 jets and a helicopter. I agree. And runways. Would be odd if you made it home, did. Comedy and Jen has work. Right on. Is Jen back dancing? Like what do you mean Jen has work? Ammo can liner today. Nice, Paul. Evan Dixon's radio class, Radio Made Easy, is awesome. Yeah, Clever, you should come down. Right, he's doing a class in Nashville right after the party. Isaac would jump under me in a plane crash to save me. Isaac would be the reason for the plane crash. The Gummy winners, yeah. The Gummy winners. We did that live today if you haven't seen it. There was less than 20 people even entered. Like, you had a good chance. The winner got 10 pounds. Second place got 5 pounds. Third place got 3 pounds. Right here. That guy, we got to bag up more. Yeah, 10 pounds of gummy bears is a lot. Join us June 14th for Amanda's birthday. Best SOE compound party. Tactical obstacle course, axe throwing, cookie competition, range time, much more. VIP packages available.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
We've been telling you since January, so you got no excuse.
Filipinos no longer send nurses abroad as caregivers. Locals here not having enough kids to take care. Yeah, I heard the Filipinos were treated pretty shitty when they went to Dubai. I've heard like fucking horror stories about that. There's a lot of theory that China has nowhere near the population they say they have, and that China's population is massively declined. There's tons of people showing videos all around major cities where there's just nobody there. Actually met Michael Bloomberg the other day. Everything was cool till I noticed he had mirrors on the top of his shoes. What?
To look up people's skirts.
No, I get why.
Dirty.
My mystery orders will be delivered Monday. Nice, you're gonna like it. Female pilot of the Blackhawk crashed into the United plane intentional. Trump kind of alluded to that. It's kind of seeming that way. Latest published study: Japanese people and culture will be extinct by 2050. It seems to be happening all around the world. And Japan was highly vaccinated, right? I think that a lot of people, and there's been a lot of sterilization with a lot of that too, it seems. Saw something about Hilo pilot connections to Soros. I don't know. I hadn't seen that. Everybody's just 3 steps removed, though. Great new cigarette pouch. Belt mount helps empty the pockets. Nice. Nice. Think of other things. What else could you use that for? What'd you use it for? Japanese and Koreans don't want to marry nor have kids. Yeah, there's a lot of that in China, too, they say. The let it rot generation. Why should we work so hard? Well, I guess that's what happens when you did government school. Ninja star pouch. I have a ninja uniform, and I have ninja stars, shurikens. Have to get a ninja toe. Is that how you say it, or is it two? It's toe, right? Sho Kasugi. Who was the American ninja? Product of 7 great years of schooling. Toe, yes, right on. There we go. There we go. Need some split toe shoes too. Need some of them hand claws so I can catch swords. No, not Chuck Norris. The American Ninja. There was a TV show called American Ninja. Got to run a 4-minute mile, hold your breath for 4 minutes, slow your heartbeat so they think you're dead. I did? It's on in the back room. Don't you have a flashlight in your pocket? Not surprised when China has population deficit. Didn't they have one child? They did, yeah. There's some crazy shit about those orphanages where they would send those babies. Cigarette patch holds 3 G43 mag. Oh, good info. I think you said that before. The betas I work with are gushing about AI. They, along with tons of other 20-somethings, use it to do their daily work, even though their job is simple. Then they just zone out on the phone. Well, they're going to be replaced by AI. They're just teaching AI. All those, remember when you used to have to, when you go to log into a account and it's like, are you a real person? Identify the bicycle and the bus. You were teaching the AI. That was never about security. We need to verify you're a real person, right? That was never about security. You were teaching the AI. Do you remember when you took a picture of yourself and that program would show you what you look like when you're 50? Remember all that? You were teaching the AI. It was never about you. Beverly Hill Ninja program. Time to stock up on more SOE Fupa XL Day Pack. Nice. You're gonna love them. How's the coffee stuff going? Are you doing? Did you end up doing that? Sold Bitcoin to invest in artificial intelligence. Are you fucking around? A year ago last May. Are you fucking around? You got out of all your Bitcoin, Ken? How many guys on here have their mystery bags? Mystery orders. %, serious. I have 0 Bitcoin right now. 100% in AI. Got it. Multiple stocks or any specific one? Curious about the shirt in the mystery order? You're gonna like it. Yeah, you got the OG. You do. Coming Monday. DH order 1. Man, these guys don't have them yet. A lot of guys should have them. We shipped a ton of that shit out Monday. Coffee farming, sale, marketing, distribution. Woman power. Wife decided to roast. Nice. Right on. Very cool. OD Black. You're gonna love it. OD Black. OD Black. Ever make a fire extinguisher mount? One. It's in my Suburban. It's in my Suburban, and it's mounted on a rigid reinforced MOLLE panel that I made on the barn doors in the Suburban.
You need a fire extinguisher before Monday.
Yes. Mr. Order sat in Camden a couple days before. It didn't sit in Camden. It just didn't get scanned when the bags moved. Custom, right on. What color did you order, Michael? It's called Genius. I'll send you the information. Got it. Right on. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. I got all these Amish chocolate chip cookies right here. There's only a couple left. They go really good with a Red Bull. Did the 12-mile rock for Expert Infantry Badge Ruck in 2 hours, 17 minutes. If anybody knows what that's all about and went to Waffle House after AA. Black, camo black, red. Nice. Nice. And camo black. Nice. Pain in the ass to sew or lack of interest in bringing the market. No, we were just fucking so busy, man. We were just busy. Confused about Expensify. Expensify allowed you to order a color combo that was not in the menu. No, that's custom. Expensify, everybody was confused. You didn't know what you were getting for it. It was a mystery. Sourdough bread and SOE strawberry jam is better than cookies. The fucking strawberry jam is fucking insanely good. So fucking good. Best duty shoes I can get. I wear Solomon's. I'm wearing Solomon's right now. I was wearing Vans yesterday.
Doc Martens makes really good work boots.
Amanda likes Doc Martens because she's a little Chelsea. These are Ultimas. Pretty cool. There's a pair of Solomon's. There's a pair of Solomon's. Pineapple upside down cake. No, there's no pineapple upside down. Forgot apple jalapeno. We know you did. It's sitting right here. Buying more strawberry, bringing more strawberry away. Nice. Where'd that jar go? It was literally just here.
I think you took it in the kitchen.
I think Carrie put it in the kitchen.
Is Carrie still on there?
Yeah.
I have 2 boxes of peaches coming from the high school band.
We have 2 boxes of peaches. You should not have fucking bought those things. You get robbed like you fucking crazy doing that high school shit. You can go right over to Paris and there'll be fucking boxes, like bushels of peaches. Would it be wise to order 6x6 pouches for the expensive? Yes. Yes, it would if you want them. Did you buy a shoe store? No. We might start making shoes. Don't fucking ask me about shoes. I might buy all the stuff to make shoes. I have the intention of not making shoes. Scully converted me to enjoying Victos. Yep, I'm ordering a pair of Victos too. Great shoe.
They don't have any of ones like here.
Everything else they make is excellent. Nice.
And his are boots.
Mango jalapeno strawberry jam. 2 boxes makes 5 gallons. Cough, cough.
A real expensive 5 gallons.
Dude, I pulled 3 gallons of peaches off one peach tree yesterday to get it to kind of stand back up off of the ground. It's so heavy in fruit. The fruit has doubled since last week. I got a video I'm about to upload. I'm editing it right now, which means I'm putting it together and chopping out dead air. That's my editing. Derek Olson, hey, how are you? Take a pair of 15 wide and Typhon Toxic. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good evening. Hope you have an awesome weekend. See you tomorrow. Victo's boots fell apart 6 months. Great when I first got them, very comfortable. Yeah, I would use them like as just a tennis shoe.